You're the eyes and ears of our community. So when severe weather threatens, help us keep you safe. Let us know what you're seeing. Email us, call us, show us. Send to 10.
We're still stuck with a whole lot of bright sunshine here across the Sunshine State, much of the southeastern U.S. at that. Meanwhile, folks to our northwest still dealing with the threat of severe weather this weekend. How long will that stick around, and what can you expect for your Memorial Day weekend plans? That's coming up.
All right, all new this morning, she is all smiles. This hiker with ties to Tampa Bay is found alive after a more than 2-week search. How she's doing this morning and where she's been all this time. Plus, it is Art of the Future. We will take you to St. Pete's Imagine Museum, where they are taking on virtual reality. It is Saturday, May 25th, 2019. You are up on the bright side, and that is a live look at downtown Tampa, just about, what, an hour from sunrise?
Actually, 36
minutes from sunrise.
Not counting or anything.
There you go. It's going to be a gorgeous day here. We thank you so much for waking up with us on this Saturday. Good morning to you. I'm Josh Sidor.
And I'm meteorologist Natalie Ferrari.
It's going to be a hot Saturday, too.
My job's actually going to be a little bit on the easy side for the weekend because I feel like I'm just going to be kind of grilling you.
Sun.
But also, like, kind of, some people have been calling me out, like, grilling them on making sure you stay hydrated, take frequent breaks, take the heat seriously, but I do go into, like, parent mode. I'm like, all right, are you drinking enough water? Are you taking care of yourself?
You're going to have to, though, because it's going to be that kind of weekend at the beach.
Near record heat, especially for this afternoon and possibly get on Memorial Day Monday. So let's go ahead and walk you through what you can expect, especially as we get ready to head out the door on this Saturday morning. We'll walk you through that hour-by-hour forecast in just a moment.
I'll take a breeze, please. Thank you. We have got some new information this morning in the case of a missing hiker with ties to the Tampa Bay area. She's been found alive. Amanda Eller, she was spotted by a helicopter on Maui. This comes after a more than 2 weeks long search. Emerald Morrow in studio here with some incredible new details. I mean, Emerald, not often that we see an outcome like this one.
Not at all, Josh, and I'm pretty sure some people started losing hope, but her family, it takes a village, Josh.
I'll bet it sure does. Wow. Well, we'll stay on top of this story right now with new developments as they come in here. All of it being posted to WTSP.com. All right, time now is 6:04. Let's get you in the know with what else is making headlines here on your Saturday morning. And right now, family and friends, they are praying for a baby boy's recovery. The child was delivered prematurely, remains in critical condition after his mother was shot and killed. St. Pete police say that the woman's husband shot her in the chest in their Coquina Key home yesterday.
It's sad. The whole thing is sad. The baby is going to be without both parents now, and like, I hope the baby survives. You know, critical condition, 7 months, not even full term. I'm praying for the baby. It's just sad.
Well, Kamion Spencer is charged with manslaughter. Detectives have not said what they believe may have led up to that shooting. This afternoon, family, friends, and classmates will say goodbye to little 9-year-old Roman Miller. The Sarasota student was hit by a car on his way to Brentwood Elementary on Monday. His funeral is private, but there will be a celebration of life that is open to the entire community. That'll be at Bayside Community Church on Bee Ridge Road starting at 1 o'clock. In Manatee County, a man sadly takes his own life after his service dog was killed by an alligator. Andrew Ebb's family says he was bipolar and Java was his service dog, but his mother says he went to get mental help the day before taking his life but got turned away. Something she says is just outright unacceptable.
I can't have another funeral for one of my kids, and I won't. I can't do it. But this should not ever happen to anybody again. Nothing. I don't care if you're 90 or you're 9. If you're asking for mental health, you need to get it.
Well, the family is considering creating a foundation now to honor Andrew. A California judge has blocked the Trump administration from taking $1 billion from the Defense Department budget to use to build sections of the border wall in Arizona and Texas. Now, while the ruling does outlaw Defense Department money from being used, it would not prevent the administration from taking money from other areas and using it on the wall project instead. A judge says he is one of the most dangerous men ever to walk the planet. Jake Patterson The man who kidnapped Wisconsin teen Jamie Close and killed her parents will now spend the rest of his life in prison. Patterson held the teen captive for 88 days. British Prime Minister Theresa May is out. She will resign in just 2 weeks after failing to get a deal to get Britain to leave the European Union under Brexit.
I do so with no ill will, but with enormous and enduring gratitude to have had the opportunity to serve the country I love.
With her out, though, it's not yet clear what happens with the so-called Brexit plan. The opposition party leader is calling for a new general election. And the streak continues for Jeopardy James. James Holzhauer finally breaking that $2 million mark in winnings last night. It marks his 27th straight win on the show. But if he really wants to break a record, he's going to have to keep playing. That's because Ken Jennings still holds the record for the most money won on Jeopardy at $2.5 million. Of course, you can watch it all weeknights at 7:30 right here on WTSP. Let's take a look at some of the other things happening across Tampa Bay today. One of the Bay Area's biggest parties is back. Sunset Music Festival brings the hottest DJs to Ray J. Organizers are taking extra precautions, though, to make sure that guests are staying safe, of course, with these hot temperatures that Natalie has been talking about that are expected here this weekend.
We have created 4 shaded areas. They're larger than in.
It's not something to mess around with. There will be 15 water stations throughout the area. The Sunset Music Festival runs through tomorrow. You know, Tampa Bay has a unique personality and its heartbeat getting louder every day. From culture and entertainment to history and tradition, almost nothing is off limits. The Imagine Museum in St. Pete has got some incredible glass artwork there.
Yeah, now the museum has opened something new. It's a virtual reality studio experience called Imagine Realities. Brightside Entertainment anchor Jabari Thomas gives us a look inside.
We get really creative and inspired.
That's kind of trippy looking,
That
actually.
is neat, absolutely.
Very cool. Well, you can check out the virtual reality experience at Imagine Museum in St. Petersburg today and every Saturday. That runs from 10:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon.
Anything that's AC, that sounds fantastic to me.
Honestly, if you want to enjoy the sunshine, that might be a good alternative.
There's virtual reality of the sunshine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no sunburn and no dehydration either.
And all the side effects. I know, I get heat exhaustion very easily. It's like settled in really bad over the past couple of years. I know.
We've talked about this. It's not good.
Every time it's about to hit 90 degrees, he combusts.
Yeah. All right, still ahead here this morning. He drank, he danced. This real-life wedding crasher also got busted.
Get really creative and inspired.
That's kind of trippy looking,
That
actually.
is neat, absolutely.
Very cool. Well, you can check out the virtual reality experience at Imagine Museum in St. Petersburg today and every Saturday. That runs from 10:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon.
Anything that's AC, that sounds fantastic to me.
Honestly, if you want to enjoy the sunshine, that might be a good alternative.
There's virtual reality of the sunshine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no sunburn and no dehydration either.
And all the side effects. I know, I get heat exhaustion very easily. It's like settled in really bad over the past couple of years. I know.
We've talked about this. It's not good.
Every time it's about to hit 90 degrees, he combusts.
Yeah. All right, still ahead here this morning. He drank, he danced. This real-life wedding crasher also got busted.
10 News is your hurricane headquarters. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bobby Deskins.
Just like you, I need to prepare my family for the storm as well. I start with water, 1 gallon per person per day for 7 days. So my family of 5 needs 35 gallons of water. Now don't forget non-perishable foods and get stuff that you can eat cold because you may not be able to heat it up. Don't forget your can opener as well. And of course, paper plates and plastic utensils are always handy.
For more help from your hurricane headquarters, subscribe to 10 News on YouTube.
Now is the time to upgrade and better protect your home with ArmorView Window and Door. Call, click, or visit and receive 33% off all ArmorView windows and doors.
Trust the experts at ArmorView, the clearly stronger choice for you.
Ready for summer? Nissan is. You can't miss out during the Summer of SUVs sales event. All you need is a great camera, the right tunes, and a change of scenery. Save on it all at Nissan's Summer of SUV sales event. Get total possible finance savings of $3,505 on road or choose Kicks starting at just $18,640.
So when I hit the gas, what is that?
Don't know. I know who would.
It's just a belt.
As the experts in transmissions for over 50 years, there's nothing at AMCO we haven't heard, and nothing we can't fix.
CV join, simple fix.
Check engine light on? We'll check it for free. AA MCO.
Alrighty, you guys are almost all set.
Great.
Sounds good.
Honey, while you finish up here, I'll grab us some coffee.
Okay. Ready to go?
But
Getting a Volkswagen during the Sign Then Drive event. It's almost that easy.
This Memorial Day, you can get a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing.
After 76 years, Design Interiors is closing their doors and retiring from business. Now, everything must be sold down to the bare walls. Everything goes. It's first come, first save during the great $4 million store closing retirement sale at Design Interiors.
Blast Friday, presented by Ruth Eckerd Hall on the Road, returns to Cleveland Street in downtown Clearwater Friday, May 31st from 5:30 to 10 p.m. with a free concert by Mark Farner. Visit blastfridayclearwater.com for more information.
Now is the time to upgrade and better protect your home with ArmorView Window and Door. Call, click, or visit and receive 33% off all ArmorView windows and doors.
Trust the experts at ArmorView, the clearly stronger choice for you.
Check this out, a mile-wide asteroid that is hurtling at about 48,000 miles per hour in space is going to pass right over us tonight. This asteroid is so huge, it has its own moon.
Whoa.
The closest that it'll get to Earth will be at about 7:05 tonight. The southern hemisphere will have the best view first, but then on Monday, it should actually be able to be seen in the northern hemisphere.
48,000 miles
That's a
per
big,
hour.
you know an asteroid is big when it's got its own moon. Hey, before that though, let's take a live look outside. Ooh, there we go.
Beautiful.
This is a live look at downtown Tampa where the sun's slowly starting to rise. Things getting a little brighter here as we continue on this Saturday morning. Going to be a gorgeous day, but as we have been saying, a hot day.
So basically take advantage of the morning hours. If you have any of that honey-do list yard work you got to knock out, you got to walk the pup or going to go for that morning run, I'd recommend watch our forecast, watch some of our news headlines.
Yeah.
Really after 7 o'clock, go knock that out.
we couldn't take the dog out yesterday till the evening. We met you up at the dog park downtown St. Pete because otherwise it's too hot for
even we
them
were looking,
and for us.
and we were all looking for the shade along with the pups.
Oh my God, yeah, we're like find a tree somewhere.
Yeah, and thankfully the mornings and the evenings will be comfortable. It's really just the heart of the afternoon. That's
It's going to be today at 4:10 in Cleveland.
What the Florida? Oh my goodness, this was, I would say by far the best What the Florida story of the week. Straight out of a movie, you could argue. This real life wedding crasher, you saw this, right? Well, he's now facing charges after dancing his way right into a St. Pete Beach wedding. And the wedding photographer capturing it all. That is the bride and groom right there. Mark Saunderson, charged with disorderly conduct for refusing to leave the hotel after crashing the wedding. He even got in, this was during the couple's first dance.
No way.
And wife wound up being amused. Husband, not at all amused.
He's like, look, we paid for every head.
We paid good money
and
for
all these plates, get out.
Oh my, I thought actually the pictures afterwards were better than the initial story itself.
This is a movie.
It is a movie.
It's a legit
Kept
movie.
thinking, what is it? Rule number 76, no excuses. I mean, seriously. A lot of people, even the bride said, really, he's facing charges?
Yeah.
It's all in good fun.
Yeah, I mean, if he, I don't know how the extent of the disorderly conduct that led to that decision, but living his best life.
He'll live on in viral infamy forever. All right. Hey, not just for the boys, the local skate park that is encouraging girls to get in on the action too. You might want to check your pantries here this morning. That is because Purely Elizabeth is recalling their grain-free granola and granola bars, which are sold at Publix, after a customer found quote-unquote something in them. Well, that's pretty vague. The recalled products include the coconut cashew, banana nut butter, and pumpkin spice. Well, many of you probably planning cookouts this Memorial Day weekend, but if you have Vienna beef hot dogs in your fridge, you might want to toss them. The company is recalling more than 2,000 pounds of beef franks because they may contain metal fragments. Before you get too concerned, though, the USDA says the tainted franks were shipped to 3 states, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. So likely not in your freezer here or fridge. All right, you can learn more about these recalls and others right now at our website, WTSP.com. Well, most people think of skateboarding as a male-dominated sport, but Skate Park Tampa trying to change that. As Aubrey Jackson shows you, they want to get the girls interested in the sport too.
In January, the meetup started as an idea and has grown into something powerful for women who want to make their mark on a skateboard.
Kudos to them. I'd be afraid I'd fall smack on my face.
I had to wear a similar brace to what she was wearing, a leg brace, after I had surgery, ACL surgery last year, and it's usually just to prevent from re-injuring anything. But I would still be nervous to even get on a skateboard and try any of those moves.
No kidding. Yeah. Well, the next girls meetup is actually today. They happen on the last Saturday of each month, and we've got details on how to sign up right on our website, WTSP.com. Very cool. Neat. Well, you know what? This Memorial Day weekend. Maybe you're planning a trip to the water. Well, we're going to take a closer look at an unusual trend that's taking over swimwear. Oh, no. Right now on your Bright Side Weekend, found alive. A hiker with ties to Tampa Bay is finally found after weeks of searching. Where she's been and how she's doing. Plus, a shocking symbol hidden in plain sight at a local VA hospital. You asked how, and this morning, we're getting answers. Plus, you are going to want to get up and get out for this one. It is a fun way to fly, and you don't even have to leave the ground. It is Saturday, May 25th, 2019. You are up on the bright side, and you are taking a live look at downtown Tampa, right by the convention center there, it looks like. And what are we, about 15 minutes from sunrise?
I mean, 5.
5 minutes from sunrise. I haven't gotten it right all morning.
We're getting close.
All right, whatever. We're narrowing it down. And you know what? Like the graphic says, it is going to be hot
Look how
today.
still that water is. I'll
Gorgeous.
take it.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous water.
You are up on the bright side here. Hashtag on the bright side. We thank you so much for starting your Saturday with us. I'm Josh Sidorowicz.
And I'm meteorologist Natalie Ferrari.
The start of a long holiday weekend for most people, and I'm sure the beach is on that list for just about everybody.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah, good luck finding a parking spot. I can only imagine.
Well, Jabari Thomas actually kind of put together, I think, some more secluded beaches where maybe not many tourists will go to.
Stay tuned.
And that's on WTSP.com.
We got it today, too. We've got it this morning. We'll show you. Yeah.
Trust me, I got some of my ideas from there as well.
In the meantime, you're like Mom this morning. Lather up.
All the sunscreen,
Take
kiddos.
your water.
Yeah, make sure you stay hydrated. Like many folks heading out to the Margarita Music Festival. We'll talk more about that out warmer as we get towards the end of your Memorial Day weekend forecast. We'll talk more about that and help you plan any of those travel activities or outdoor activities coming up.
All right, Natalie, thank you. Just some incredible new information here this morning after a hiker with Tampa Bay ties is found alive. This follows a weeks-long search for her. Amanda Eller, she is all smiles in these pictures being posted to Facebook by her family after being found in Maui. Our Emerald Morrow on details on where she's been all this time. Good morning, Emerald.
Josh, this is almost...
And she had gone a long way.
2.2 miles. Now, It is just so incredible. It seems like though she's doing a lot better now. Her family just posted on Facebook that they are breaking down at base and they are celebrating with mimosa.
Rightfully so.
Yes,
I mean,
should.
it's like something straight out of a movie. And she was drinking the water and eating the plants.
It's just incredible that she wasn't injured more, or that she was, she was just okay after that. She had some injuries again to her feet, but all good.
The wherewithal to smile in those pictures.
Yes, oh my goodness.
Such a fantastic ending for this. This, of course, as you might imagine, is a top story on our website right now. As we continue to get updates this morning, Emerald's going to be posting those to our website, WTSP.com. Well, this morning, President Trump and the First Lady touching down in Tokyo just hours after a magnitude 5.1 earthquake rattled Japan. That earthquake reportedly felt throughout multiple cities. However, there is no threat of tsunamis. Today, loved ones will say their final goodbyes to the Hart bus driver who was stabbed and killed by a passenger. It was 1 week ago today when 46-year-old Thomas Dunn was attacked while driving a city bus. Police say Justin McGriff ran off the bus after stabbing him. He was arrested nearby on I-275. He's charged now with first-degree murder. Visitation for Dunn will be at the Hillsborough Memorial Funeral Home in Brandon. That starts at 4 o'clock this afternoon. His funeral will immediately follow at 5. Swastikas discovered at a local VA hospital. A 10 News viewer sent in these photos you see right here. He was shocked, as you might imagine, to see these symbols and tiles at the Bay Pines Medical Center in St. Pete. So we did some research of our own and found they're actually from before World War II, and so was the building they're in. The building was finished, complete with the tiles, in the early 30s, and at that time, and for thousands of years before that, the swastika was a symbol that meant good fortune, actually, before the Nazis. We showed the tiles to a local Army veteran to get his thoughts. Listen to this.
Would say it should not be touched. It's a historical item. It had nothing to do with what happened in Nazi Germany, and I would not advocate its removal.
But he says, too, there should be some sort of plaque or marker explaining the context here. Bay Pines tells us that that is one option they're considering. They're also looking into removing the tiles completely, but that could be complicated given the building is on the National Register of Historic Places. Well, a Florida lawmaker says God is telling him to sponsor an abortion bill like Alabama's. Representative Mike Hill, he is promising to file a new extremely restrictive abortion bill next year. He told the Pensacola News-Journal that he was at an abortion rally just a few weeks ago when, quote, plain as day, God spoke to me, end quote. Now, Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried is taking aim at the Pensacola Republican, tweeting, I'm going to fight like hell to kill this bill. And a federal judge has temporarily blocked Mississippi's fetal heartbeat abortion law. The law banned abortion once a fetal heartbeat is detected, which can be, in some cases, as early as 6 weeks. In his ruling, the judge said the law threatens immediate harm to women's rights. The state, however, says it will appeal that decision. Well, here we go again. Yet another food worker testing positive for hepatitis A. This time, it is at one very popular spot at Johns Pass. The health department says a worker at the Friendly Fisherman recently tested positive for the virus. As we take a wide look out here, you can see this map shows all of the other locations so far where hepatitis A cases have been confirmed. Overall, we have seen 600 cases of hepatitis A just in our immediate Tampa Bay area. And health officials say, as they've been all along, the best way to protect yourself is to get vaccinated. One county, though, is making it way easier to do that than some others with a drive-through clinic in Citrus County. That's where you don't even have to get out of your car. You can learn more about that right now at WTSP.com. Time now is 6:38. Let's take a look at some of the things that you can do in Tampa Bay today. Ooh, how about this? The Tampa Bay Margarita and Music Festival. It's back this year and at an all-new location at Julian B. Lane on the Riverfront Park. There's plenty of music, games, of course, different types of margaritas, obviously.
Priorities.
Hello. The priorities, people. The Cold War Kids and Nelly are among today's performers at the festival. You can bring small umbrellas and folding chairs to sit on. That starts at noon. You were talking. You're going to go to that, aren't you?
Absolutely. It's my first time attending.
You had her at Margarita.
Oh, and then I'm going to hang out with Nelly? Okay, cool. I guess I'm sold.
Not bad. Not a bad way to spend the day.
All right, so if only you guys could have seen my face when we showed this video earlier. Denim is a big fashion trend.
Sure.
You know, we all own some form of it, whether it's jeans or a denim jacket. Well, one company is making it so you can take your denim poolside.
Oh, no.
So check this.
No.
Yeah. The online company Shinesty is making denim swimwear. The company prides itself on offering outlandish clothing.
Oh my God! Look at that. This is morning television. We can.
Oh, this is gold. Don't worry, guys. It's not made of actual denim, which I hope not if you're going swimming.
God.
It's just a denim style print on a bathing suit of your choice. So you can get a pair for yourself. Only about $40.
Oh yeah, $40. Not well spent.
Wear this on purpose.
Oh my God. All right.
Oh, don't zoom in. It's scary.
That's not awful, but the guy, the Speedo, is
painful.
Next level. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? This is as good a weekend as any to crack out the denim swimwear.
You know, I mean, if you want attention, you're gonna get it.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, hey, hashtag on the bright side. Tweet us. Would you ever put on a denim pair of swimwear?
And then what's your Instagram handle so I can judge from afar?
Hey, if you are headed to the big beaches today, which will likely be packed, hopefully you're not wearing denim. We went out, though, looking for some of the lesser known places where you might have a better shot at beating the crowds. .644 here as we begin the long holiday weekend for many of us. You're taking a live look at downtown Tampa where the sun is up. We've got a beautiful start here, but as Natalie has been saying, it is going to be hot, 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 which means you are probably going to be looking for a beach at some point today, just like probably everybody else as well. So Brightside's Jabari Thomas, he went searching for some of the smaller, lesser known beaches off the beaten path. Well, now that the secret's out.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Now it's going to be packed. Thanks, Jabari. No, that's good to know. Yeah, see, it's always good to kind of check some of the other places.
And you know, like Clearwater, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's more of like when my friends and family come in town, just because you have to take them there. But other than that,
otherwise avoid it. Like
I'm all about
it's
off the beaten path.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Yes. So it's funny. Like every day, sun, 90. You could just take the weekend off. You don't really have to.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Bye.
She'll be at the beach.
But just, you know the drill. Make sure to take care of yourself today.
All right, well, if you are looking for maybe a little energy boost this Saturday morning, it's time to get up and get out and get active. Brightside's Sean Stryker found something you could do today that'll have your head in the clouds.
We're planning to do anyway, and you can learn to fly it.
Well, you know, the Sparks RC Flying Club's open house is today. It starts at 8 this morning, runs until noon. .653. So who lost out on a Facebook fortune and what are they doing now? Anthony Mason and Michelle Miller in New York. Good morning to you both this morning.
Hi, Josh. Good morning. Coming up, all the morning's headlines.
Saturday session. That's just ahead on CBS this morning, Saturday.
All right, and that's in just about 5 minutes here. In the meantime, let's get one final check on what is making headlines here this morning. We will start with this. The woman with ties here to the Tampa Bay, missing in Hawaii for more than 2 weeks, has been found alive. This is new video just into our newsroom here showing what search crews found 35-year-old Amanda Eller in a bamboo forest on the island of Maui. Her family says that she was injured but appeared to be in good condition. She even told firefighters she got lost, so she just kept walking downhill. Look at the excitement in this video here. She was airlifted to the hospital. Now, Eller is originally from Maryland, but she lived here in the Bay Area for about 5 years. Unbelievable. This afternoon, loved ones will say goodbye to little 9-year-old Roman Miller. The Sarasota student was hit by a car on his way to Brentwood Elementary Monday and was killed. His funeral is private, but there will be a celebration of life open to the entire community at Bayside Community Church at 1 this afternoon. And in Pinellas County, a food worker at the Friendly Fisherman at Johns Pass has recently tested positive for hepatitis A. Overall, we have seen 600 cases of Hep A in our area. We've got all of that posted to WTSP.com. And one of the Bay Area's biggest parties is back, Sunset Music Festival. Bringing the hottest DJs to Ray J. There will be misting fans, very important today, water stations and more to help guests stay safe under these hot temperatures. That runs through tomorrow. Natalie back with one final check at that scorcher of a forecast.
Yeah, it would be worse if there was more humidity in the heat of the day in the mix. Thankfully, that's not the case, but highs in the mid-90s, that is hot enough. It's going to take extra work for your body to cool down. So make sure you try to take as many breaks in the shade as possible. Stay hydrated because that breeze may kick up occasionally, but those temperatures are really what's going to take over through the entire weekend.
Yes, water, sunscreen, an umbrella.
Yeah. All the things.
All the things. Thank you so much for waking up with us. CBS This Morning Saturday is next. Enjoy the rest of your day.